Just kind of logistical changes. We'll be taking out 2 tackles and a running back. The field shrinks down, so it's 40 yards wide by 80 yards long. One thing that I think fans are worried about, it's going to look different, but with that smaller field and the guys out there, it almost seems still like 11-man football. Even though there's reduced players out there, guys are still hitting, still flying around. You're probably going to see a little higher scoring games, just because there's always a disadvantage on the defensive side of the ball. So trying to stop teams is a little more difficult, just because there's always an imbalance on how where you put your players. But still, football is still a lot of fun. So far, talking to teams in our league, most squads have around 20 kids out, 9 through 12. A couple teams are up. But when it comes to actual practice time and scheduling your practices at these smaller schools, it's nice because then you have coaches, coaching just specific spots. They're able to give, more one-on-one attention to different things that you're doing offensively and defensively, which is really, really nice. Also, it really helps with your depth chart. Where you might have had an upperclassman that was kind of on the border, but now instead of having them play, now they're right there number 2, and if somebody got injured or wasn't able to play, it's a lot easier to get those guys in there. So it really gives you a deeper depth chart, which is really nice. I think that it allows us to not have to play a lot of underclassmen and really focus on playing more upperclassmen, which is really nice. There are really no complaints. One lineman said, he goes, they're just less guys to hit now, which was kind of funny. But no, the kids are taking to it well. Nobody's really said anything. The teams that we played last year that we'll still see is Siren, Birchwood, Luck. I can't remember if I said Winter or not, but the new teams that we'll see are Prairie Farm and New Auburn. Right now there's what's called a one-game jamboree, and then it'd be the top teams out of a conference, top 4 teams out of our conference. And there's another conference on the eastern south side, I believe, of the state, and then they play in a one-game playoff somewhere like UW Oshkosh or Stevens Point. The unfortunate thing for Northwood, Solon Springs right now is our enrollment, because we're co-opted, is just slightly over 200, and they won't let anybody with enrollment over 200 be in the jamboree.
Oh. So
we feel like Ohio State and Penn State right now.
So you can go undefeated for a whole season and not be able to have a playoff game.
Correct.
Boy, that's kind of lousy.
Yeah, it's tough, but our guys are, we're focused on Saturday's game. It's a non-conference game, which is nice to get a non-conference game right away at the beginning of the year. We had to play Frederick at the beginning of the year last year, which was a conference game, which that was basically for the conference championship in the end. So it's nice to get a non-conference game going right now, and our guys are really focused on that, and excited to get the year started.
Okay.
Spooner Advocate did a great story on us this summer on our guys training and training in the water and on the beach and stuff, and we're starting to see a lot of that pay off right now. We scrimmaged last weekend. We're a no-huddle team. Everybody knows that. And, you're rattling off a lot of plays. We probably rattled off, you're only supposed to do 45. We probably did 70 to 80 offensive plays, and you can really see that conditioning, stepping up. Brett Missany, our quarterback, he's really stepped up. Our 2 senior guards, Gage Harwick, Jake Dahlberg, they're just playing at a high level right now. Brennan Wilcox, one of our running backs, he's a senior. Really impressed with just all their effort, and we have a lot of nice young guys stepping up too. Casey Block, Mason Barth doing a really nice job for us right now.
You got some good senior leadership?
Yeah, great. Our senior leadership last 2 years, to have 2 senior groups like this is really, really special. Just leaders, little things as seniors picking up the bags after practice, seniors giving kids rides, after practices and games. Just a lot of fun. Yeah, we'll have an 8-game schedule. Only difference being is we don't have a game over Labor Day weekend. We bumped it back to the end of the year. We play Luck on a Tuesday, October 23rd.
Okay. I guess that should do it. Good luck. Have a good season, and
thanks, Bill.
Hope things go very well.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.